Okay, and we're live. What's going on, people, man? It's been a minute. I haven't done a press start and chill in a couple of days now. What's everybody saying today, man? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Press start and chill, episode 10, man. We out here. Shout out to everybody tuning in live real quick. Big shout out to y'all. Shout out to all my mods in the chat. Skilled, what's up? What's up? Who else up in this motherfucker? Legendary Kai, what's up? Who else we got? We got Nevin here, Barbecue Sauce, Trickstar. Shout out to Notification Gang, man. Whoever's part of Notification Gang, I really do appreciate it. Hit that notification button to know when I go live right away, man. I got a lot to talk about today. And shout out to all my new subscribers, man. Currently your boy has what? 4.5, yeah, K. So I'm almost at 5K. My goal for the 2017 was to hit 4K. I surpassed that, so I'm really, really grateful for that. Shout out to everybody who has been subscribing. If you're new, shout out to you, man. Yeah, man, we out here. So I got a couple of things I want to talk to you guys about. Obviously, PSX happened. Game Awards happened. I won't really dive too deep into the Game Awards. I'm gonna wait till Press Start Podcast on Thursday to talk Game Awards with you guys, and we're going to be talking about PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, the performance on Xbox One. We're going to talk about the new milestone, the Switch hit. We're going to talk about that. And I'm going to answer some questions too. So if you guys got any questions, get them ready. And I'm going to answer some questions for you guys later on. All right, so let's get right into PSX. It was trash. Yo. I was planning on live streaming PSX, but some told me Kofi fall back, and I'm glad that I did. I was watching my boy J mainstream, and I was so freaking happy that I did not, decide to stream PSX. It was garbage, and we were warned. So I wasn't really expecting much PSX anyways, because we were warned prior that Paris Games Week was gonna have all the hot shit, and it did, right? We already knew beforehand that PSX wasn't going to be traditional. They're going to do they were doing like a little live stream panel where, they sit and have little conversations, talk about the games a little bit more. But even then, I was extremely disappointed. I went in with really, really low expectations, and I came out disappointed because at least I thought we were going to get release dates for some of these games that Sony said that we're gonna drop early 2018. Bruh, I was at least expecting that, so that really disappointed me. And I'm pretty sure all y'all can agree with that, because I'm pretty sure we all thought, we're gonna get the release date for God of War PSX. Like, this game is an early 2018 game. Like, why isn't there a release date yet? Like, this was the perfect time to announce a release date for God of War, but the guy came out and said, what did he say? Dog ate the release date or some shit. Like, I was so salty about that. I was really salty about that. They also showed more Detroit. It was actually the same demo that we first seen when this game was first revealed. It was the same gameplay demo. I actually got a chance to play this exact demo that we seen at PSX at Fan Expo here in Toronto when it happened. They actually played through the whole demo this time at PlayStation Experience. And I think this is the best display of this game that they have showed so far. I played the game. I really enjoyed it. I'm really looking forward to Detroit. But once again, this game is coming out 2018. We don't know when. I don't know if you guys can fill me in the chat. I don't know if they gave like a window, like spring, summer, I'm not sure. But it's another game coming out next year that we don't have a release date. I'm sure these games are coming. I'm pretty sure these games are not delayed to like 2019 or anything like God of War. I'm sure they're coming, but damn, like, when they go and drop a release date? I know like a game like God of War is big enough that, they could just throw that out there, tweet about it, drop a new trailer on their YouTube page, and, that would be just as effective. But, it's just pretty disappointing that we didn't get to hear the release date of like God of War Detroit, because at least I was expecting that, at least. As for new stuff they showed, I'm pretty sure they showed some VR games, which I honestly don't remember anything about it, but I do know that they showed some VR games. Cool if you're a PSVR owner. I'm still thinking about getting a PSVR this holidays. I haven't decided yet. I don't know. I might just buy back the Oculus Rift. I don't know, man. I still haven't decided yet. I don't know, man. I feel like if I buy a PlayStation VR, I'm gonna be catching an L for some reason. I don't know why. It's not sitting right with me. I'd rather take that risk and get an Oculus again and keep it this time and not get rid of it and just keep it, even though I use it like once in a blue moon. What else did they show at PSX? Oh, Kojima came on stage and talked about Death Stranding as well. He gave us some details how this game came to be. How he got the Decima engine. Apparently, he got that shit for free. And I actually have a question for y'all, since y'all are watching live right here. Do you guys think that Death Stranding will make its way to PC in the future? Obviously, we know it's coming to PS4. It's being marketed for PS4. Do you guys see Death Stranding coming to PC? Yes or no? Can I get some chat interactions with you guys real quick? Yes or no? Is this shit coming to PC eventually? Do you predict? What do you guys think? Probably not. Ravenflow, of course. Chico, of course. That's a PS5 game. Truth Hurt says yes. Burgundy only, no. Legendary Kai, yes, it's coming. Trickstar says yes. Venom, it's a timed exclusive. Because early reports of this game, when Sony was Kojima was in talk with Sony and stuff, there was an interview that happened that Kojima came out and said that it's going to be a PS4 timed exclusive first, but apparently that interview got deleted. My prediction is they're trying to keep this on the hush hush. You know what I'm saying? They want all eyes to be on the PS4 version. That's my prediction. I think this game, look, this is how I feel about it. I know some people say Death Stranding is trademarked by Sony, but that really doesn't mean anything, because that doesn't mean that it can't go to other platforms. Even if it's being published by Sony, it doesn't mean that it can't go to other platforms as well. I guess we gotta wait and see. I had a little poll on Twitter asking people what did they think is gonna happen. Like, will this game hit PC eventually? And most people voted actually yes. So we're gonna see. But it's kind of funny. Look, the whole story with Kojima, this guy worked at Konami his entire life. This nigga does not own shit. This nigga does not own nothing, right? He doesn't own nothing, right? So you would imagine that his first game being free of Konami, he would want to own the IP. It only makes sense to me. But there's not really clarity here on who owns the Death Stranding IP. Yes, Sony trademark it, but that doesn't really mean anything. I could post an article that provides information how that doesn't mean that Sony owns the IP. So we'll see what happens with Death Stranding. If I'm making a prediction, I believe this game will hit PC eventually, because I don't see Kojima, working with Konami for his entire career, and he finally broke free of Konami, and his first game he's not gonna own the IP. It doesn't even make sense to me. A lot of people are saying it's going to be a PS4 exclusive because it's using the Decima engine, but you heard it out of Kojima's mouth himself that Guerrilla Games gave him the engine free, no contract. It came out of his own mouth during the PSX panel thing. He was searching around with Sony looking for engines to use. When he was leaving Guerrilla Games, they gave him the source code of Decima. They gave him the source code. No strings attached, no contract, no nothing. You heard it yourself. So how I feel about Death Stranding, it being timed or exclusive, I feel like if Sony owns the IP, really owns the IP, it's obviously going to be exclusive. If Kojima owns the IP of Death Stranding, it's definitely going to be timed, in my personal opinion. But I think it's going to be on PlayStation 4 for at least a year before it hits PC. Sony are not letting Kojima use Decima on PC. How do you know that? How do you know that though? You haven't look. How do you know that though? I want to. Why do you say that? So we're gonna have to wait and see. You guys just leave your predictions, and we're gonna see what happens. I got a little bit of some bets with some people, so we're gonna see what happens in the future. But wherever this game comes out, I'm definitely gonna play it. I'm interested in Death Stranding. It's an open world, third person action game. I'm looking forward to it. This game is a total mind fuck. Like I'm just be confused. You got babies, giving thumbs up in a nigga's throat, and there's a whole bunch of weird shit. But it definitely look intriguing. Yeah, I can't wait to see what this game is all about. I'm very, very interested in Death Stranding. But this game ain't coming out until like 2019, 2020. But I think it's gonna be a 2019 title, to be honest. I think it's gonna be a 2019 title. I think so. I'm definitely gonna get it on PlayStation since it comes out on PlayStation first. I would love for the game to come on PC as well. If it's good, I'll double dip on that. So whatever happens, happens. Wherever the game comes out, I'm gonna play it regardless. So I don't really give a shit. OBJ, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? Wasn't Decima created for 30 frames per second games? Babies and niggas 30. Yeah, that's a major yo, that's a major pause. Yeah, that's a major pause still. Yeah, the game is definitely really, really strange. So let me open up the browser. Oh, Medieval. They're bringing back Medieval. I have no history of Medieval. I wasn't a PlayStation 1 baby. So shout out to everybody who enjoyed the Medieval franchise. They're remastering it for the PS4. I guess that's a little cool announcement. Nothing big, but it's a little cool announcement. Okay, I got the full list of games here. Okay, I think there's a VR Last Guardian coming out or some shit like that, or a VR mode. Okay, I got the full list here of games that they showed. Oh, and they also hinted that you might be able to change your PSN name in the future. They kind of hinted that as well. So that's good, I guess. Oh, and Mega Man is gonna be Mega Man's gonna be in Monster Hunter Worlds. There's gonna be some fan service going on there in Monster Hunter World. So overall, this show is trash. This show is trash. And I'm really happy that I didn't stream it. Big shout out to Jermaine for holding it down and streaming it for us here still, man, because I don't know. I'm just glad that I didn't stream it. Sony honestly got to pick and choose when it comes to these conferences. They got too much conferences. I know that's crazy, right? What a complaint. Sony got too much conferences. Honestly, PSX is cool, but I feel like if it's gonna be like this, just cut the whole live stream business. Cut the whole live stream business. Just make it a straight fan event where people come in and hang out, play some games and stuff like that. Or they honestly got to cut Paris Game Week. I never knew Paris Games Week was so big. Like, they should be saving all that shit for PSX. They should make PSX lit. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Paris Games Week. But whatever, though. Sony got a lot of conferences, and I think they can do without one conference. They got like 4 conferences. They got one, TGS, E3, Paris Games Week, and PSX. They could cut one of them out. They got a little too much conferences. Especially if they're not going to give us proper updates like in PSX. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you got more conferences and you have actually good updates to give us, then I'm all for it. But like PSX, they didn't really give us shit. They really didn't give us shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're looking for release dates. We're really looking for release dates. We didn't get none. I was most disappointed that we didn't see any gameplay from Sucker Punch's Ghost of Tsushima. Hope I'm saying it right. I was disappointed that we didn't see any gameplay. I was crossing my fingers, hoping that we would see some gameplay from Ghost. We didn't see any. I guess we gotta wait until E3. We did get news that Sony Japan Studios is helping Sucker Punch make that game. So I'm very interested to see how this game turns out. The game is going to be great. I think the game is going to be fantastic. But yeah, overall, PSX was very, very underwhelming as a viewer watching it. we were warned that was going to be trash, so it softened the blow a little bit. But if I had to pick between PSX and Microsoft's Gamescom, I think PSX was better, to be honest, because that Detroit, gameplay really held it down, and there was a couple of other cooler announcements. It wasn't just a conference about controllers in a bowl or some shit like that. So I wanna ask you guys to rate this out of 10. Out of 10. What would you guys score PSX out of 10? For me, that motherfucker was a 3 out of 10, dog. 3 out of 10. Let's get it going in the chat. What did you guys think? Burgundy only says 5. Mav the King says 7. Nigga, please. This nigga said 7. Nigga high as fuck. Y'all niggas some Sony ponies, dog. That shit was a 3 out of 10, dog. This nigga said 7, bro. If you don't get the fuck out of here with that shit. Trickstar 3. Trash, move on. PSX was this year. -5. That shit was weak as fuck. Come on, let's be real here. Let's get off the Sony bandwagon real quick. That shit was trash. 7 because we were warned. 0 fam 0. Yeah, that shit was trash. Malcolm says L out of 10. Canada out of 10. Oh God, don't kill me. CLK says PUBG on Xbox 1 out of 10. Y'all niggas, dog. 5 out of 10. Yeah, so I think we all can agree that the shit was underwhelming. This shit was underwhelming. Yeah. I don't mind watching devs talk about games than most people who do podcasts. Yeah, like, I don't know. Look, they just didn't say what we wanted to hear, though. We wanted release dates for some of these, especially God of War, dog. Honestly, if they announced God of War release date and Detroit, my shit would have been bumped to like a 5 if they gave the release date. But since they were playing with my emotions, I'm giving them motherfuckers a 3. We got about 120 people watching. Can y'all hit the like button for a brother? Really do appreciate it. Shout out to everybody in here. All right, let's move on to the next topic that I want to talk about. I want to talk about PUBG on the Xbox One X. The beast, the legendary console itself, the strongest console to ever grace this planet, the Xbox One X. Boy, yo, what I seen, the performance test that Digital Foundry dropped, that shit was looking mad spooky. Mad spooky. Wow. Look, I was one of those people that actually fell into the hype a little bit. When they came out and said the Xbox One X PUBG 60 frames per second, I'm like, oh shit. Maybe this console can actually do that. Like, I kind of fell for it. I'm like, huh. Now, performance test comes out. Bitch, I'm seeing like 15 frames per second, bruh. 15 frames per second, dog. Come on, dog. No excuses. But there's a lot of damage control going around saying that it's game preview. Dog, if I were to ever create a game, I'm definitely making the game preview, dog. Because you get away with anything. You could get away with anything, bruh. Jesus Christ, bruh. You could release dog shit performance and niggas will defend you because it's in game preview. Jesus Christ. Yo, I'm hearing that shit dropped to 4 frames per second at a point. Yeah, I think Digital Foundry man said that. Like, it dropped to 4 frames per second, bruh. This is a dedicated home console, bruh. This is not even like the Switch. This is a dedicated home console. Crazy. I guess we're finally seeing the CPU problems, because I was watching Digital Foundry's video and they're really emphasizing saying this is a real big CPU bottleneck. So what's crazy too? A lot of Xbox gamers honestly truly believe that the Xbox One is as capable as a PC paired with a 1070. A 1070 is not playing PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds at 15 frames per second, people. It's not. So yeah, it's pretty disappointing. Hopefully they fix this shit because right now it's looking mad spooky. They were saying that it does get better when you drop in the match and when you're playing. I was watching the video. It was sub 30. It was just pretty bad. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. So that's freaking disappointed. Yeah, like that's what happens when you overhype. Like, mans were hyping PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds on the X for fucking months, and it comes out looking like this. Sheesh. Yo, oh guys, can you guys let me know, is it running at 1080p or 4K though on the Xbox One X? Can you guys let me know? Is it actually native 4K or 1080p? I'm not too sure. What's the resolution, guys? What's the resolution? Oh, it's 4K. Okay. They lower that shit, dog. Lower that shit to 1080p, dog. What the fuck they doing? Dog, why they what are they doing? What are they doing? Like, yo, drop that shit to 1080p or 1440p, dog. Jesus Christ, dog. What's the point of having 4K resolution if your shit's running at 15 frames per second, sub 30 frames per second, dog? Lower that to 1080p and lock the frame rate. What these niggas doing? What are they doing, man? Yo, this 4K shit's gonna hurt these consoles, man. It's gonna hurt these consoles for real, man. They can't, Kofi. They market it as a 4K machine, but Jesus Christ. All right, yo. Enjoy your 4K 4 frames per second at times. Enjoy your 4K 15 frames per second. Enjoy your 4K sub 30 frames per second. 25 frames per second. Come on, man. Drop that shit to 1080p. At least lock the frame rate at 30. Jesus Christ. Jesus. Drop that frame rate, dog. That's the thing, man. They're really out here trying to push this 4K shit. And the hardware can do it in some cases, but not in all cases. Yo, drop that shit to 1080p, bro. Oh, you know what's even worse? The Xbox One S performance for that game is atrocious. Oh my god. Oh my god. Terrible, terrible, terrible. They really need to drop that resolution, man. They really need to drop that resolution. The crazy thing is, I read an article saying that, you know, Microsoft sent over developers from the developers from the coalition and their own personal studios to go and help optimize this game for the Xbox One, and it's still running so shitty. I heard that also some people are having trouble getting into matches and things like that. Man, it's just spooky, man. It's just spooky. Hopefully this doesn't kill the game on the console. I'm pretty sure the game's still gonna do pretty well, but if the game performs really bad like this, right? Bad frame rate. I saw Solid Rev's video. He's complaining about the controls and everything. If the game continues like this, niggas are gonna drop the game on consoles, dog. So they should honestly really optimize that shit quick before people get fed up and drop the game. So that's how I feel about that. But hopefully it gets better. Hopefully it gets better though. You know, the game is still in game preview, guys. Game preview, guys. So hopefully it gets better. But damn, they've been hyping this fucking game for a hot minute. So it's sad to see it in the state that's in. But am I really surprised, to be honest? I'm a little surprised, but I wasn't really expecting this shit to be like, you know, running flawlessly, because I have the game as well. On my 1080 Ti, I get way over 100 frames per second, but the game is not really optimized. Like, I could be getting like over 100 frames per second at times. Then the shit could drop to like 70 frames per second at times, you know? So with my 1080 Ti, I still body this game at 1440p ultra settings. Like, I still destroy this game. But it's still not quite optimized yet, and they really need to get it down. Yo, Fortnite about to take over. Like, I'm not really a fan of Fortnite. Like, if I had to pick between the two, I prefer PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds, to be honest. I like PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds better than Fortnite if I were to pick the two. But they really need to fucking step this game up. Like, Fortnite's out here doing all the right things. The game runs way better than PUBG. Like, yo, they're gonna come and take your whole user base if they're not careful, man. If you're not careful, they're gonna take your whole user base. But I think PUBG will do good. It's extremely popular on PC, and I think it will continue to be extremely popular on PC. If it keeps on running like this on Xbox, then I don't know. I could see this game dying quicker on the Xbox, to be honest. But shout out to all the people who are actually having fun with PUBG on Xbox, though, even though it's running like shit. You're still having fun with it. Shout out to you. Yeah, so hopefully it gets better. Hopefully it gets better, man. Fortnite is dope. I prefer the cartoony look. Fortnite's cool, you know, but I prefer PUBG. I actually prefer PUBG. If I was gonna pick between the two, I prefer PUBG. Rand is enjoying it. Yeah, yo, look, if they're enjoying it, they're enjoying it. Like, if they're enjoying it, they're enjoying it. There's been games that are sub 30 frames per second that, you know, I had to fight, I had to play through, right? Fight through, play them. And I ended up enjoying them too. So if the people having fun with it, have fun with the game. But it's just crazy. It's just funny to me that the consoles that are always promoting power, 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 you know what I'm saying? Are performing really bad. It's different than like the platform like the Switch. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to a platform like the Nintendo Switch, right? When have you seen these niggas brag about resolution? When have you seen these niggas brag about like performance or anything like that? At least their whole marketing scheme for the Switch is not marketing to you. Oh, this is the strongest thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just straight games when it comes to the Switch. It's just straight games. You feel me? It's a different. Then we got is a way different than the Xbox One X when all they're promoting is power. They're promoting is power. So how you promoting a console to be all about power that's performing trash? You know what I'm saying? It's different, dog. It's different. Yeah, they should really drop the resolution to 1080p, dog. If it's running that bad at 4K, just drop it to 1080p, dog. Drop it to 1080p. Like, Jesus Christ. That's horrible. All right, so let's not dwell on that. Hopefully it gets better. Let's move on to the next topic. The Nintendo Switch has sold 10 million units. Sold through. This is not shipped. This is really impressive, guys. This is really impressive. Guys, Nintendo is putting in work. I'm glad to see the Switch is doing well. I grew up playing Nintendo, like a lot of you guys out here. Well, maybe the a little bit older gamers. You know what I was thinking about today when I was at work? For kids that like people that are like 12 and 13 now, you know, their early memories of Nintendo probably is like the Wii and the GameCube. No wonder they think like Nintendo is trash and shit like that. I was just thinking about that. Like, I don't blame like younger gamers for thinking that Nintendo is garbage because they haven't really seen, you know, Nintendo's greatness, you know? So I actually really don't blame younger gamers for thinking like Nintendo's trash. Because if you really think about it, some kids grew up off the Wii, you know? Some kids grew up off the Wii U, the GameCube, you know? So I don't really blame those kids for thinking like Nintendo sucks or anything like that because they really haven't seen, you know, Nintendo in their heyday, like with the Super Nintendo N64. They haven't really seen those classics and like that. So I really don't even actually blame the younger kids and shit like that. Yeah, but the Nintendo Switch sold 10 million units. That's really good in 9 months. This is not counting the holiday sales as well. So this is pretty damn impressive. I think the Nintendo's destroying the Xbox right now. In the same time frame, I think it's outselling the Xbox big time in the same time frame. Apparently, I read a tweet by DualShocker saying it's almost on pace with the PS4 or something. I have to actually pull up that tweet. I don't want to say nothing wrong here. Let me just pull up what DualShocker said. But he said like it's under the PS4, but like it's slightly on pace with it. So that's pretty damn impressive. Okay, Nintendo Switch sells 10 million consoles in 9 months, roughly in line with PS4. So that's pretty damn impressive, man. That's pretty damn impressive. So big shout out to Nintendo. Hopefully, they improve on their shortcomings. We already know Nintendo's online is really shit. We already know The Switch has, slash friend codes, a whole bunch of bullshit. Hopefully all of this improves and gets better over time. But as long as they continue to deliver quality first party games, I could see the Switch selling really, really well. We got a little bit of a bet going on with BG that we made long time ago. It's pretty damn funny. So let me tell you how it is. So BG came out and said that the Switch, okay, he didn't come out. I think we were having a discussion, right? And basically we made a bet that he made a bet that the Switch won't sell 16 million consoles its first year. He said the Switch won't sell 16 million units its first year, or he would throw out his PS4. He's gonna throw his PS4 out the window, and he told us to screen cap it. So this is looking mad spooky for BG. He got 3 more months, man. He got 3 more months because I'm expecting a video of this nigga throwing his PS4 out the window if the Switch sells 16 million units its first year. Do I think the Switch is gonna sell 16 million its first year? Probably not. It'll get close though. I think it'll get close. It really depends on how big their January Direct is. It really has to be really promising to get people to go out and buy Switches. But boy, if it sells 16 million units, man, we're gonna roast BG for a hot minute, dog. It's gonna be funny as hell, dog. But I don't know, man. I know this nigga backed himself into a quarter for that. I know that nigga sweating right now. I know he's sweating right now. So yeah, I seen J-Main tweet. He believes that the Nintendo Switch will actually surpass the Xbox One in sales soon. Soon, in the next coming years. Do you guys think so? Do you guys think that the Switch will surpass the Xbox One in sales its lifetime? What do you guys think? OBJ says that would be funny. But power matters, guys. Yeah, power matters. Okay, Wolf says nah. He doesn't believe that the Switch will surpass the Xbox One sales its lifetime. I think look, if it continues to sell the pace that it is, it will. And you Xbox gamers are really downplaying Japan. The Switch has already pardon me, sold 2.5 million units in Japan already, dog. That's a lot. You already know this console is going to perform really well in Japan. Japan's a factor, dog. Those numbers add up. The console's doing well in the States as well. It's doing well in Europe. I don't know, man. I think it's very possible. It really depends on the games for me. See, that's where I always fall back to. It always comes back to the games. If Nintendo provides great software, then I think, the Switch will overtake the Xbox One. They still got Animal Crossing to drop. They still got Pokemon to drop. They still got Smash to drop. So we already know the Switch is no failure. We already know. They already got 10 million right now in 9 months. It's no failure. Smash is not out. Animal Crossing is not out. Pokemon's not out. You know what I'm saying? So the Switch still got some legs, some real legs. And it seems like third-party developers are starting to jump aboard on the Switch. We're seeing a lot more third-party games come to the Switch now, so which is really nice. It's really nice. I want Nintendo to do well, man. I want them to do well. I want all these companies to do well, man. Especially Nintendo, because they've been doing so shit for such a long time, especially with the Wii U. And we all were disappointed with the Wii, how it turned out to be. Yes, it sold a shit ton of units, but the console didn't really have too much longevity like that, right? So I really hope Nintendo does well, man. When Pokemon drops, that's gonna do numbers. That's gonna do crazy. So congrats to Nintendo. Y'all give them his props. Nintendo is a factor. I'm gonna keep talking about Nintendo. So if you hate Nintendo too bad, I'm gonna be talking about Nintendo. They're a factor now. They're not irrelevant anymore. They're putting up numbers. They're constantly winning MPDs. They're doing great. They got great games coming to the platform. So I'm going to be covering Nintendo. And if you don't like that, I'm sorry. I'm going to be covering Nintendo as well as PlayStation, as well as Xbox and PC. So it is what it is. Nintendo is a factor now for once. Nintendo is a factor now. I know Nintendo's been away for so long and has been irrelevant for so long, but now they're a factor. So we got to talk about them. All right. So, is there anything else that I missed? Because I actually haven't made a video in a couple of days, so I don't know if let me pull up N4G real quick. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves got a release date, people. Sea of Thieves got a release date. So Sea of Thieves is coming out March 20th. If you guys are interested, I'm definitely gonna pick up the game day one. Am I super excited for Sea of Thieves? No. Am I gonna give the game a chance? Yes, because that's what I do. I give games a chance. So some of y'all don't have to, right? I'm gonna come out, obviously, give you guys my opinion, tell you guys my thoughts about the game, what it's like, because I don't know what the fuck it's like. It seems like I gotta buy it and play it to know what it's like, because I'd be confused as a motherfucker about the game. So I'm gonna get Sea of Thieves. I'm gonna give you guys my impressions and my thoughts of the game and let you know what I think of it. A lot of people are shitting on the game. For me personally, I've always been in the side where I just really don't know much about the game. I really do not. I know you be a pirate and you sail the ship with your friends or some shit and shoot other ships down and look for treasure. If that's what the game is all about, this game won't be trash. You know, because I heard there's like no single player or anything like that, right? What has me intrigued a little bit about the game is really the aesthetics. I think the game actually looks really good. Like visually, it has some of the best water I've seen in a video game, to be honest. I think the graphics is not a problem. I think it's just the confusion around what I'm doing in the game is the issue. I just really don't know what I'm doing, but I'm definitely gonna give it a try. I'm gonna play with some people on Xbox. Obviously gonna get it on PC, and I'm gonna see how it's like. Yeah, so I will be picking up Sea of Thieves March 20th and give you guys my thoughts on the game. Is anyone else gonna give it a try, or am I the only one in here gonna give it a try? Is anyone else gonna give it a try? Because I like giving games a try, man. Like, you guys already know me for a while. Like, I give games tries. I'm open-minded to new experiences, man. 2018, man. I really want some of y'all to open up your mind and try new games. That's my wish for some of y'all, man. Some of y'all are too stuck in playing the same sort of games, which is cool. But some of y'all should expand and try different kinds of games and see if you would enjoy them. So 2018, you'll make that a challenge for y'all, man. Try different games. I made it a goal for me to play a lot more JRPGs in 2018. Currently I'm running through the trilogy of Final Fantasy 13. I know some of you guys consider that an L, but I'm actually enjoying Final Fantasy, enjoying the trilogy so far. I already played the first one before, but I'm playing through the game again on PC. I'm gonna play the second one and Lightning Returns. I'm currently playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as well. So I'm trying to expand my library as well. I'm trying to play a lot more JRPGs in 2018. That's my goal. I'm gonna give them more play. So if you guys got any suggestions for JRPGs for me to play, I'm gonna take them. Enjoy that, Elden. Because I want to play more JRPGs. I'm really interested in Ni no Kuni. What else is coming out that I'm really Octopath Traveler? I'm really interested. I already played Bravely Default on the 3DS, and I think this is created by the same developers. I'm definitely gonna pick up Lost Sphere or some shit like that. By the developers of I Am Setsuna. I really enjoyed I Am Setsuna. It was a little bit of a sleeper hit for me. I really enjoyed that game. I don't know what about that game. The music in that game was beautiful. The combat was really, really fun as well. Shin Megami Tensei 5. I'm definitely gonna check that out as well. As you guys already know, Persona 5 is my personal game of the year. So I definitely want to check out this game as well and see what it's all about. Apparently, it's like a hardcore Persona, basically without the school elements and the role playing like that. I want to see what it's all about, so I'm really interested in that game as well. Kofi, play Siege, expand your horizon. Yeah, yo, bro, I told you, man. I'm kind of done with first-person shooters for now. I'm taking a long break off first-person shooters. I don't think I'm gonna buy a first-person shooter anytime soon. Anytime soon. SMT ain't even out, nigga. I know it ain't out, but when it come out, I mean, I'm gonna play it. When it come out, I'm gonna play it. Finish Near Automata. Yes, I will finish the rest of my playthroughs of Near Automata in 2018. Please. All right. Let me live. I will play the rest of the playthroughs. A playthrough is done. I already actually started the 9S playthrough. I gotta finish that, and apparently there's like 2 other more playthroughs. I'm gonna finish that. So yeah, so y'all too, man. Expand your horizon. 2018, a new year. Expand your horizon. Honestly, 2018 is looking fantastic. It's looking way better than 2017. Some of these games that I thought I would never see again is coming out, like Soul Calibur 6, 2018. Oh man, I'm looking forward to that. You already know I'm definitely buying that on all platforms that it drops, except Xbox. No shade to Xbox, but I'm gonna get it on PC, PS4. Some people believe that the game is coming out on Switch still. If it comes out on Switch, I'm getting that motherfucker on Switch too. I swear I'll triple dip on that game. I'm such a Soul Calibur fanatic. It's a childhood game of mine. Like, I just have very fond memories of playing Soul Calibur with my brothers. Shit, I was just playing Soul Calibur 2 with my older brother this weekend when he came over. You know, we popped it in and we were having fun with Soul Calibur. So I'm really looking forward to Soul Calibur 6. It's looking like it's going back to the past. That's why Mr. Rugi looks so young. So hopefully we have, you know, classic characters like Keelik back and maybe some new characters. Hopefully they bring back the character creation stuff, because I really enjoyed the character creation stuff in 4 and 5. Hopefully they bring that back. Soul Calibur is looking fantastic. It's looking fantastic. It would be cool if this does come on all platforms and there's guest characters like they usually do. So guys, I want to ask you guys, what guest characters would you guys like to see on each platform? On Nintendo Switch, if it does come on Switch, PS4 and Xbox One. Shoot, I'm waiting for you guys. I'm gonna take a little water break. I'm waiting for you guys. Which characters would you guys like? Which guest characters would you guys like to see? Link was the best. I wouldn't like to see Link in this one if it does come to Switch. I wouldn't like to see Link. They should switch it up since Link was already in Soul Calibur 2. So Chico says 2B. 2B would actually be a pretty cool character. William, also from Neo, would be actually a pretty dope character as well. We already seen Kratos before. Trickstar says Knack. Oh, Marth or Ike. Whew, that would be pretty hot, bro. That would be pretty hot. Hey, Brap in the building. What's good, Enrique? Yoda. You want to see Yoda back? CLK says Nintendo Samus, PS4 2B, X. Oh my god. Yo, dog, I'm done, bro. Yo, chill, CLK, man. Chill with the shade, bro. This man said a Porsche 911 Turbo. Yo, we out, bro. Yo, we out. Chill. Yo, no Xbox shade right now. No Xbox. We have a serious convo. No Xbox shade. Chill. This nigga said a 911 Turbo, bro. Oh my god. Yo, dog, you're wild. You're wild, dog. Chill, dog. Yeah, but who would you like to see? Let me scroll up. Maybe I missed some. Fire Emblem Crom 2B and the Forza car. Oh my god. Doo-doo Vince. Y'all niggas some savage. I got a bunch of ponies following me, dog. Yo, bro. Sephiroth. That would be interesting. That would be an interesting character. Kratos. Like I said, we already seen Kratos. Oh, this guy said Scalebound, dude. Oh my god. Y'all niggas are cold, bro. I hate y'all, bro. Y'all said Scalebound, dude. Why would you guys bring it back there, man? You know that's a sore spot for these guys, man. Come on. Oh, damn. Yo, could you imagine using a fucking 911 Turbo or Forza car in a fucking Soul Calibur game, dog? Attacking people doing drifts and opening your car door and shit like that. Oh my god. The Xbox exclusive would be a chip or a 4K TV. Oh my god. Y'all niggas savages, dog. You know what would be dope? But it's he already made a guest appearance in another video game. The Arbiter. The Arbiter will actually fit in Soul Calibur. If they brought him in. He would actually fit. But we already seen him in Killer Instinct, but I'm trying to think of other characters that would fit on the Xbox side. I guess Ryu Hayabusa, since Xbox has some history with the Ninja Gaiden franchise like that. So Ryu Hayabusa could work on Xbox. Who else could work on Xbox with swords? A sword game. Who else can work? I don't know. I can't really think of too many. As for PlayStation, yeah, the Bloodborne, a Hunter would be cool. I seen someone write Aloy. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, General Ram too. I don't know how I feel about Aloy. Nah. I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna pass on Aloy, dog. I'm gonna pass on Aloy. Enrique said, "How about Shannon Loftus?" Oh boy, oh boy. For PlayStation Hunter, who else would be dope? 2B would be dope on a PlayStation. Who else? Sexist. Nah, I don't know how I feel about Aloy in a Soul Calibur game. That'd be kind of whack if you ask me. Samus needs to be in Dead or Alive 6. Dante for PS4 could be cool too. That could work. That could work. SJW is gonna attack you. Cuphead for Xbox. Oh, that wouldn't work, man. That wouldn't work. That wouldn't work. Kratos would work, but we already seen him in the Soul Calibur, the one on PSP. The Heavenly Sword chick. I think that game's a little too old for them to bring it back. All right, Enrique, man. Later, man. Take it easy. Thanks for dropping by. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Can y'all hit the like button, man? Can y'all show me a little bit of support out here, man? Really do appreciate it. After this, I'm actually gonna play some Gears of War on Twitch. I'm gonna try and get together with Erica, J Main, Alex, try to get some matches in. Because if you guys don't know, Press Start versus Weapon Wheel is this Saturday. So hopefully you guys tune into that. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Just friendly competition. Nothing super serious. I can't wait for it, man. Can't wait to play these guys. It's gonna be funny. Y'all trading then? I was actually playing with BG like the other day. So it's not like a nigga practicing or anything like that. It's like we're just playing. I gotta make sure Erica come correct though. I gotta make sure Erica come correct. So we're gonna be playing Gears of War right after this stream on Twitch. So tune in for that. Yo, a lot of people said Weapon Wheel is gonna win. Burgundy only. A lot of people said Weapon Wheel is gonna win. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna see if that's the case. We might actually have guest players too to fill it up. You never know. So we might have guest players. Alex is probably the weakest link, but I don't know. Alex versus Kid Smooth will be a good matchup, I think. I haven't seen Jimmy play Gears of War before, so I don't know where his skill set is. I can't really speak on Jimmy. I haven't seen him play Gears of War before. We know Hard Eight's really good. He's probably the best on the team. BG is actually not that bad. I know why people get on BG so much. He's actually really not that bad in Gears of War. He's not terrible. He's not like a beast, but he's definitely not bad. So I think people get on BG about that, like he's trash in Gears, but he's actually really not that bad. I think he's above average. I think he's above average. I played with Kid Smooth before. I played with Kid Smooth in Gears before. I hope he's practicing. That's all I gotta say. I hope Kid Smooth is practicing. Let's see if Hard Eight can hold it down, though. After this, yo, I don't want it to make it seem like it's unfair. Like, after this, if they're down to do, like, Uncharted or anything like that, you guys already know I don't even play Uncharted like that, the multiplayer. But I'm down to play Uncharted multiplayer. If they want to get back together and do another Press Start versus Weapon Wheel, we could do Uncharted next. I'm down to play that. I just need give me 1 week of Uncharted. I'll probably hold it down. Give me 1 week of Uncharted. I'll hold it down. Set it up for like the next weekend or some shit. I'll be fine. But the thing is, if we do Uncharted next, I'm gonna request Jack be on our team because Alex doesn't even have a PlayStation. I don't even know who got the game. I don't know if Erica got the game. I think J-Man got the game. So I don't even know. But I'm gonna need Jack on my team to make it fair. We're gonna need Jack on our team. He has to play. He has to represent Press Start Podcast in that case to make it fair. Yeah. So after this, I'm down to do Uncharted. After this, I'm down to do Uncharted if they're about it. I'm bound to play anything, dog. Like I really don't care, win or lose. I'm just trying to have fun, provide some entertainment for y'all. Hopefully, y'all get a good laugh out of this shit, and just have some fun with it, man. Have some fun with it. Kofi, you should play Last of Us multiplayer. A lot of people were surprised when I told them that I did not play the Last of Us multiplayer. For at that time when the Last of Us came out, I was using my PS3 just for single player game exclusives. It's pretty much like what I'm doing now. So when the multiplayer dropped on The Last of Us, or when that game dropped, I wasn't even interested. I wasn't even watching that. I thought that shit was tacked on. Like I wasn't even paying attention. But a lot of people are telling me that The Last of Us multiplayer is actually legit. Now I kind of feel bad that I didn't give it a chance. But I heard a lot of people are still playing The Last of Us multiplayer. Maybe I'll play one day. I never played the last generation because I just thought it was like tacked on. Like all the big hype about The Last of Us was all about the single player, which I played multiple times. So I didn't give the multiplayer a chance, which it seems like I should have because a lot of people are saying it's great. Do a Halo, Gears, and Forza battle. Jack should play half on both sides. I'm down with that too. But I think we'll be short of player. That's the only problem. We're going to be short of player. It's Manhunt. Okay. Yeah, I should give it a chance. Once I get PS Plus again, I haven't had PS Plus in a long time. Once I get PS Plus again, I'll give it a try. It's like PUBG, but in a smaller map. Really? That's interesting. I've seen some gameplay of like BG playing and stuff like that. It seems like crafting is like a big element in that game, in the multiplayer as well. I should give it a chance, actually. DJ King, I got 166 hours in Xenoblade 2, my personal game of the year. Wow, that's crazy. I'm actually on chapter 4 right now. The story actually got a little bit more interesting after I completed chapter 3. It finally broke down like what the game's really about. You know, so the story got a little bit more interesting. So I'm still playing the game. I'm probably gonna beat the game sometime next year. I'm kind of playing it slow right now. So we got a question. All right, yo. So I'm gonna start answering questions before I get the hell out of here now. So if you guys got any questions for me, please write them in the chat. Really do appreciate it. Shout out to everybody who's up in here, man. I really do appreciate all y'all watching me live. Chapter 5 and 6 lit. Wow. All right. Can't wait till I get there then. Right now, I'm kind of doing the side quests right now in Xenoblade, trying to grind in the side quests and stuff like that. Level up my characters. Malcolm, what's your thoughts? The Game Awards, Kofi. What's your thoughts? The game. Okay, I'm guessing you meant to say, what's your thoughts on the Game Awards? The Game Awards was probably the best Game Awards that we have had in a while, if we're going to be completely honest. Yeah, it had a couple of issues. I felt like it really didn't have to be 3 hours long. I think the shit was over 3 hours. It must have been over 3 hours. It really didn't have to be that long. But I'm really happy with the announcements that they showed this year. I'm actually pretty happy. The trailers that they showed too were good. We got Soul Calibur 6 announcement. I'm happy as fuck because of that. We also got Bayonetta 1 and 2 coming to the Switch, and the announcement of Bayonetta 3. Awesome. The whole Bayonetta series is going to be on the Switch. I know some people are not really a fan of Bayonetta. It's not like, and I want to get it, don't get it twisted. I was a fan of Bayonetta before I even touched the Switch. If you check my gamer score on my Xbox profile, I already beat the game on 360. I enjoyed Bayonetta on 360. You know what I'm saying? So once Bayonetta 2 got announced for Switch, I was really happy that the game was getting a sequel. Now Bayonetta 3 is coming out. I'm really happy for that announcement as well. I also replayed Bayonetta on PC when they dropped that. I was really happy when they dropped the game on PC as well. So we got cool announcements from Nintendo. That was basically their big announcements. We got Death Stranding, we got Soul Calibur. I was hoping for Devil May Cry, but we didn't get to see it. I still really, really believe Devil May Cry 5 is a real thing, guys. That's a real thing. The fact that they are releasing a collection proves to me that this game is coming out. They're not releasing the collection for no reason, guys. They're not releasing the collection for no reason. It's not coincidence. Devil May Cry is a real thing. I think we just have to wait for the trailer to drop. Might be at E3, most likely be at E3. I think that's the next conference that's happening. So we gotta wait till E3. But I really believe Devil May Cry is a real thing. They didn't just drop the collection out of the blue. Yeah, so all right, so I'm seeing your question. I'm gonna scroll back and read the questions. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the awards. As for the winner of the game of the year, I think it's well deserved. You can't really hate on Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's everything that you guys complain about. It's everything that you guys want in the game. Like, you guys don't want microtransactions. You guys don't want outrageous DLC prices. Y'all want a complete single player game. It don't get no better than Zelda. Zelda is a really, really long game with a ton of content. The game is really fun. The DLC is priced really, really, really well. So what can you hate about it, man? It's well deserved. I think Zelda deserved Game of the Year. If Persona won, I would be happy. If Horizon won, I wouldn't be mad either. It wouldn't be my personal. I wouldn't be mad. If Mario won, I'll be a little bit shaky because I feel like there's better games in the roster instead of Mario Odyssey, even though I really, really do like Super Mario Odyssey. Great game, great Mario game. Fan service in that game is off the charts in Mario Odyssey. But yeah, I feel like, between Zelda and Persona, really, those are the two games that really deserved Game of the Year in my book. Zelda or Persona 5. If obviously PUBG, I didn't think it should be in the category, but I understand why it's there. It's the most popular game. And I'm just glad that, a single player game won. Shows the industry a really good message that, people still care about single player games. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Game Awards. We're gonna talk more about Game Awards on Press Start Podcast this Thursday. So can wait for that. What are your most anticipated games in 2018? Soul Calibur 6, Dragon Ball FighterZ, God of War, Spider-Man, Bayonetta collection. Hopefully Bayonetta 3 comes out next year. I'm really excited for Fire Emblem, the new one. What else am I excited for? I'm really excited for Red Dead. And that's about it. That's what I could think of on the top of my head at the moment. Just because the pricing is right doesn't mean it's that good. I don't get it. It does microtransit. They're called amiibos. But no, Breath of the Wild doesn't lock any content away with amiibos. I feel like you can unlock shit like maybe faster with it, but I don't think it locks any content away that are like strictly for amiibos. I don't think so. I'm pretty sure, but all right, is there any other questions before I get the hell out of here? I'm gonna be hopping on Twitch, play some Gears of War. If you guys want to add me and come play with me on any platform, I'm gonna drop my tags in the description right after this video. So yeah, you think the Walking Dead game gonna be any good? Walking Dead game? Is there a new one? Is there a new Walking Dead game, or do you mean the World War Z game? Are you talking about that, OBJ? Because I know they revealed a World War Z game. That threw me off. That shit threw me off. I was like, what the fuck? World War Z, a video game? What? Thoughts on Switch selling 10 million? I already talked about that. Rich T 87. So please pull back the video. I don't really want to get back into that. Kofi, do you think Bloodborne 2 conspiracy theories? Or do you see the Bloodborne? No, it's not Bloodborne 2. I don't think it's Bloodborne 2. Case, I don't think it's Bloodborne 2. I don't think so. I think it's going to be a new IP. Like, we already heard that From Software is working on a new IP. If it's Bloodborne 2, hey, I welcome that, but I don't think so. Yeah, a lot of people saying it's Tenchu. I'm I'm not familiar with that franchise at all. If it's a ninja game, I'm down because I really like ninja. I really like sword games and stuff like that. So I'll be down for that. You got to see the evidence. I think I watched a couple of theories and shit like that. It didn't look like Bloodborne 2, but a lot of people are saying that Sony had like a 3-game deal with From Software, so that's why people are assuming it's Bloodborne. But I don't think it's Bloodborne 2 though. It doesn't mean that Bloodborne 2 can't happen though. Reminder, From Software is listed as a Switch partner. So rumor is that Dark Souls, the first Dark Souls, is getting remastered for all consoles, for Xbox One, PS4, Nintendo Switch, and PC. The first Dark Souls. That's a rumor that's going around right now. So that could be the game that's coming to the Nintendo Switch from Software. It might be Dark Souls 1 remastered. Naughty Dog should make an open world The Walking Dead game. Nah, fam. We already got too much of that. We already got too much of that. You know, we got World War Z coming out. We got Days Gone. We got Last of Us. I think Naughty Dog should do something else after when they're done The Last of Us 2. Malcolm, I'm not gonna be inviting no one to this hangout, not this time, because I'm about to get off and play some games. Before I gotta actually go to bed early, man. I gotta work at like 6 in the morning, man. So State of Decay. Out of Microsoft's announced games, I'm probably more interested in State of Decay more than anything. But I still want to see more gameplay. I want to see how that game turns out. The little snippets that we've seen, you know, the animations, it's I don't want to get into it, bro. I don't want to get into it. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. Microsoft needs some better developers, dog. Like if you look at something like fucking Days Gone and you look at State of Decay, like, oh my god. Yeah, you have the most powerful console, but your games don't really show it, to be honest. They really don't show it. The Souls can't run on Switch. You'll probably be surprised. The first Dark Souls probably can run on Switch. I don't know how well it will run, but I could see it running on the Switch if that shit ran on fucking 360 and PS3. I don't know how well it's gonna run, but we'll see. I could see it running on the Switch. The first Dark Souls. Yeah, I want to see. Look, I'm not gonna judge State of Decay so soon because I want to see more gameplay. We haven't actually seen like a real playthrough of State of Decay. Like a real like 15-minute, 10-minute gameplay playthrough of State of Decay. We haven't seen that yet. So I'm gonna wait. I'm not gonna like slam it, but the little snippets that we've seen like last E3, it wasn't looking like it's just not it. It's not what Microsoft needs, man. But the whole concept with the game I'm interested in, you know, the concept of the game. Okay, I'm not talking about Demon Souls. I mean the first Dark Souls. Yes, it was on Dark Souls 1 is on Xbox 360. What are you talking about, bruh? Dark Souls 1 is on Xbox 360. I'm not talking about Demon Souls. I'm talking about Dark Souls. I'm talking about Dark Souls, not Demon Souls. All right, so I'm gonna answer this last question. Microsoft needs a shooter. I think they need an adventure game, like a third-person action adventure game. That's what I think they need. They need a really good one too. I'm gonna answer this last question. MPD predictions, and get the hell out of here. Play some Gears. I don't know if you guys want to tune into that. I'm gonna be getting on Gears. On Twitch. Let me actually drop my Twitch. Some of y'all probably don't even have my Twitch shit. Let's talk about MPD predictions real quick. I'm probably gonna dive deeper into this during Press Our podcast, so I'm not really gonna talk too much about this. Spend too much time on this. We already got a leak or a report saying that the PS4 won MPD, which I predicted. I switched up my predictions like a while back. You guys remember that? I switched up my prediction a while back to PS4 winning. The report says Xbox came in second, and the Switch came in last. So we're gonna get official confirmation this Thursday, Press Our Podcast Day, and I think this is pretty much legit. I think this is pretty much legit, so we can go by this. Damn. Damn. That's crazy. If you really take it in, Microsoft dropped the Xbox One S to 189. They released a brand new console that they were hyping for like 17 months straight. And launch month, they couldn't take MPD. Wow. Wow. Switch was, I mean, Smooth was kind of bragging to me. He's like, Switch is in last. Ha ha ha. I'm like, nigga, are you really celebrating? Are you really celebrating? You're the company that you cheerlead for released a brand new console. They were hyping it for 17 months. The strongest console of all time. True 4K. You guys on the internet told me power is all that matters. Power, power, power. The only reason why the PS4 is catching W's because of power, power, power. On top of that, you guys lowered the price of the Xbox One S to $189. $189. You guys were giving Xbox One S's away with diamond rings. Y'all seen the advertisement? They were giving Xbox One S's away with engagement rings. Engagement rings, people. If you bought an engagement ring, you got a free Xbox One S. What kind of shit is that? What kind of promotion is that? Y'all niggas were giving away Xbox One S's with engagement rings. And y'all still lost that month. Y'all haven't won an MPD since October 2016, I believe. Are y'all really cheering that y'all beat the Switch and the Switch is in last place? A console that had 0 discounts. 0 discounts. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Y'all couldn't even hold on to first place shit. Y'all couldn't hold on. PS4 came out and won that. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's really impressive that the PS4 came out. And on top of that, when I seen that 199 PS4, I'm like, oh, this is a wrap. PS4 is holding it down, dog. Oh yeah, big shout out to Common Sense. Yo, he's the one who dropped that picture. He's the one who dropped that picture. Big shout out to Common Sense, man. He's the one who dropped that picture. So that's crazy. That's crazy if you really take it in. When the Switch launched, it won MPD that month. When the PS4 Pro launched, it won MPD that month. Even when the Xbox One S launched, it won MPD that month. But the X launch, it didn't win MPD. Plus the heavily discounted price of the Xbox One S. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I heard it was close, though. I heard it was actually really close. But still. Big shout out to Sony. This is what happens when you have quality games, good performing games, right? The performance ain't terrible. Good performing games, compelling exclusives, first-party games, and diversity. This is what happens when you have all of these three. This is what happens when you have all of these three, the Trinity. When you have all of these three, this is what happens. The PS4 is extremely successful. This is what happens. Games always move consoles. I feel why I like the Switch doing well, and I'm happy to see the Switch do well, because it kind of makes the people who, shout out the power argument look foolish. It makes y'all look foolish. It's actually funny to me when I see the Switch has a game 360p, dynamic resolution, lower than low textures, but yet it's still selling a lot. Why? Why, guys? Why is the Switch doing successful? Power is all that matters. It has games running at 600p. Why is this shit still selling? People only care about power. No. You know why the Switch is doing well? It introduces a new way how to play games, a new style. It's not in the power race, and it has compelling software. Games will always be in the forefront of the discussion. Always be in the forefront of the discussion. I feel like the original Xbox One, if it had compelling software more than the PlayStation, I think we'll be in a better position. If we were to swap, even though the Xbox One is weaker than the PS4, if it had the PS4's games and PS4 had Xbox's games, I feel like this discussion will be a whole lot different. This, console war race will be a whole lot different because games are always in the forefront. Games are always and forever will forever be at the forefront of this whole competition. Always, always. Look at the 3DS, perfect example. When the 3DS first dropped, I don't know if you guys remember, it was doing terrible. The 3DS was doing dog shit when it first dropped. Way too expensive. The software wasn't there. What did they do? They lowered down the price a little bit, right? Did the whole ambassador program. I don't know if you guys remember that. And came out with compelling software. And what happened right after that? Boom. The shit absolutely took off. So that's how it is, man. That's how it is. Games is always going to be at the forefront. And I'm glad that the Switch is out. I'm glad that there's a product like this out to prove to people that games is what really moves hardware. So we're gonna close off with that. Big shout out to everybody who came through to watch this episode of Press Start and Chill. I honestly really do appreciate every single one of y'all. It was fun. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Shout out to everyone who hit the like button. Really do appreciate it. I'm about to hop on some Gears of War 4. If you guys want to watch me play some Gears of War 4, with Erica, maybe J-Main, maybe Alex. I don't know who's coming online. Maybe some other people. Maybe some of y'all. If y'all want to come and play with me, I'm down to play with whoever. You guys already know what it is. Just hit me up on Twitter. I'll drop my Discord link. So you guys can join the Discord and jump in the chat with us and talk some shit. Yeah, once again, thanks for tuning in, and I'll check you guys. I'll see you guys real soon. All right. Oh, I did get a donation. I believe. I want to shout out the person who donated. I'm sorry that I didn't shout out you earlier. Big shout out to you. I should pull it back so I can see who actually donated. I really do appreciate all the donations. Sometimes I get so into the conversation that I really don't pay attention too much. I'm not really like looking at the bread like that. I'm not really paying attention. But I do want to shout out the person who did send a super chat. I really do appreciate it. My bad for not even shouting you out, man. I feel bad for that shit. Hold on. Let me see if I can find a dude so I can shout him out. Send me the super chat. BX Uptown. Big shout out to you. Thanks for the donation. I really do appreciate it. Sorry that I didn't mention you earlier. I just got so caught up in the conversation. Yeah, so I'm off this, guys. Take it easy.